Ball screw, less expensive mechanical engineering artwork, shows how Emerson uses technology in Bettis electric actuators. In our last session, we talked about how a ball screw allows actuator to have high reliability and its relationship with life expectancy. Also, the importance of the reliability on control valve and fail-safe applications. At the end of the day, it is what it is, and we will cover the less expensive feature in this short video. Machining tools history started in 1950 when early NC machine used a punch tape prior to the addition of computers. No universal code exists for NC machine those days. BTR units behind the tape reader were popular to translate the paper tape punch system into usable NC code that was now somewhat universal. This became G code in 1970. By 1988, manufacturers were introduced to a new breed of machine tools that would change manufacturing forever, such as the first CNC vertical machining center. By the late 1990s, CAD/CAM had been developed to provide complete 2- and 3-axis CNC programming technology. All of this has reduced the cost of ball screw and increased the amount of pre-designed options available in the market. On the other hand, there are many ball screws OEM out there which allow actuators manufacturers to bring this technology to the basic electric actuators without the need to increase price too much. A similar situation happens with motors. Right now, there are more options on brushless DC motor, high efficiency, high torques for a reasonable price. We will talk about that in other videos. So you can have a low-cost solution with brushless DC motor and ball screws. Now that you understand those two components which have reasonable cost, we can confirm that this solution with ball screw technology is less expensive than decades ago. Basically, I can tell you that decades ago, very few heavy-duty manufacturers worldwide include ball screws inside their machines, because the use of that technology should be tailor-made for that specific solution. Those solutions require extra engineering and testing, which have high costs with low benefits. Just only a few machines started using as part of the commodity industry products, like cars and other specific devices which had a low force requirement. As I explained before, nowadays it's a different history and most of the applications are more affordable. Why is it important for Emerson Actuators? There are two important factors associated with ball screw and the less expensive solution of an actuator which works with the RTS electric and electronic technology. The first one is associated with control application on a slide stand control valves like Fisher glove valve. Most of the time, these valves use a pneumatic actuator with a smart positioning and manual override. Nowadays, RTS solution could be around 20% more expensive than pneumatics. Now, if you take in consideration the instrument air, filter, and regulators, the RTS could be a cheaper long-term solution in comparison with pneumatic solutions. The second one is associated with a truly mechanical fail-safe electric actuator. When you compare a pneumatic actuator, seal tree, with a DVC 6200 partial stroke and the communication protocol plus instrument air, you can have huge cost reduction long term. All of this is possible because technologies like ball screws and brushless DC motor are more affordable these days. Those 5 features show why ball screw make the difference when you talk about mechanical engineering and actuation products. In our next series of 6 videos, I will talk to you about engineering around motors and why it is important for actuators and valves. So thank you for your time and have a wonderful day.